Hey guys, Huzz here, bringing you another video, this time a channel update that I do every 2 to 3 weeks depending on what's going on. And I like to just keep people informed of ELO, which we'll be going into and you can currently see on the screen right now. And then other things throughout the video, ideas for videos that are upcoming, that type of thing. So firstly, ELO update, you can see that I am back in Diamond. I'm not really sure if my last ELO update I was Diamond, but yeah, I'm back in Diamond, but still in Diamond 5. Unfortunately, I've been in 3 promotion series to get to Diamond 4, but failed all 3. And this has led me to have a little break from solo queue. And when I say a little, you know, a break for solo queue for me is a couple of days. And I think my last game I played in solo queue was Sunday, and it's now Tuesday. And I don't know, it's just helping me kind of unwind. Our team, Absolute Zero, we've also had a couple of days break, which is good. I played for my university team in Newell on Sunday night, and I haven't played a league game since. And sometimes you just need to have a break. It's good for you. Especially when you're at the higher levels, that stress and everything can get in there. That in higher games, you could be doing well all game. You make that one mistake and it's game over, you lose. And yeah, just a little break every now and then does help. And I think our team is going back into practice today, or tonight rather, and I'll probably get back into solo queue after I do this. You know, it's 10:30 at the moment, and I've got university about 2, so I do have a couple of hours to play with. If I want to do a solo queue game or 2 right now, or then I'll maybe just wait for Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah, it's going okay. I'm playing fairly well, so I can't really, say about my performance. If I look into my match history, so you can see these are the 3 games that we played in the University League, Newell, and they went, pretty good. Kha'Zix, Vi, and Gragas, and I think we beat University of Surrey, I think it was Bournemouth, and we beat Edinburgh, which is good. And then as for the other results of solo queue stuff, I think majority of this is solo queue. Unfortunately, I've had a couple of bad games, but I've had one bad LeBlanc game. I think the other one was a Riven game. They were just really bad games. But then the others, I played fairly well. This Lee Sin game, I was like at 1.6-1 or something, and then it just went downhill. And yeah, I don't know. I've been playing okay, but just can't carry enough, it seems, to win that promotion series. And I'm already back down to 36 points, which is not good for me. But we'll try and get back eventually. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. In-game stuff. The team's doing okay when we're playing. We've actually started to improve quite a lot, I feel. We're figuring out communication things, only having one shot caller and all of us following that. Even if we don't think it's an amazing call, it's better that all of us follow it than only some of us, because that is just asking for a disaster. So anyway, we'll jump onto the YouTube channel right now, and I'm pleased to say we're at 16,828 subscribers. Now, I have actually had a few messages say, why wasn't there like a video about 15,000 subscribers? I did 5, 10, why not 15? I'm pretty much just going to wait for 20. Because, with the channel, it's actually growing quite quick. I'd like it to grow quicker, but it's growing quick enough for me. And 10,000 subscriber video, God, that wasn't even long ago. If I can find it in this list, like, it really wasn't long ago. It was like a couple months ago. And I don't want to flood, giveaways on the channel and all that. And obviously, the more giveaways that I do, it's either a strain on the website, people that I'm partnering up with to do it. It's 2 months ago, so yeah. If I'm doing a giveaway with LOL Skin Shop, which a lot of people that I know and myself do, I don't want to keep asking them. And yeah, it's down to that really. So I think 20,000 is a really nice landmark that I'll be going for in the next few months. And it's actually approaching the point that I actually met Fi on. Now, for those who are unaware, Fi is doing really well with YouTube. He's on like 90,000 subscribers or something now, which is great. And when he first messaged me on YouTube, he was on about 24,000, I think. So I'm getting in the range that Fi was, when we first messaged each other all them months ago, which was a long time ago, like God, 5-6 months ago. But yeah, he's growing really, really well, which is great for him. Hopefully one day I can get that big, but who knows. Front page of Reddit does help a lot. You know, he has a great series going for him, like the top tier list. That was really good. So maybe I'll have to think of an idea like that, like top 5 aggressive junglers, top 5 support junglers. Maybe I'll do something like that. I'm not really sure. It's just something that, you know, Reddit loves. They love information that they can get really quickly, and they want to see the pros and the cons before they invest into a champion or, you know, a guide as such, which, you know, something I can do. But yeah, nearly 17,000 subscribers, which again, thank you everybody for subscribing. Never really thought I'd get as big as I am now, which, yeah, it's amazing. I'll probably, well, there's one thing I want to say is, you know, over the past couple of weeks, you probably would have seen an increased number of different games other than League on the channel. And that is, in a way, I'm going to say security for myself. Now, I don't think of YouTube as anything more than my hobby right now, which is good, because I don't want to be that serious when doing this. But, you know, I've got 3 years from now to when my degree ends, and who knows, after 3 years, this could be something that I could consider doing full-time if I get that big in 3 years. You know, by the standard rate of growth, if you go on any of them YouTube statistic websites, in 3 years' time, I should be well and above 150,000 subscribers in my current growth right now, which is amazing. So I just want to kind of secure myself in that League is not the only game that my viewers are, you know, are used to watching me play. Because if League ever did die, and I hope it doesn't, but one day it will, and I'm still wanting to continue YouTube, I don't want all my viewer base to totally be like, oh, he only plays League, we're not going to watch him anymore because, you know, League of Legends is gone. Where, you know, I played Titanfall, I've played Smite recently, DayZ did fairly well. I have to get a new episode of that out soon. You know, it's just introducing a little bit more just other than League. It's showing that I am a gamer, not just a League player, which I think is important in the grand scheme of things. But League, while it's, you know, flourishing and while I love it, is always going to be the top content on this channel, 100%. You know, you can see the channel art is League of Legends orientated. It's just something that is going to be a thing. And if you are someone that does support the other series on the channel, so like just the Huzzy Plays stuff, that it was just a different game every now and then, or if you like the DayZ, then I really do appreciate that. As they're kind of just like pet projects of mine that I don't think are ever gonna, well, I don't think they're ever gonna overtake my League of Legends content ever, unless League does die and that I stop making content. But I don't see that happening really. But yeah, that's pretty much it on most of the YouTube front. Videos to come, more commentaries hopefully, but the problem is LoL Replay is being a complete insert word here, because I can get the replays to load, but the minimap is currently grayed out, which is never good when you're trying to do a commentary of that scale, because a lot of people like looking at the minimap of when I have vision of certain enemies, etc., which I understand. So I'm probably going to go back and do a few live commentaries. I'm probably going to be recording team practice a bit more, just so we can get them commentaries out there that are basically, well, not really commentaries, them games with team communication, because a lot of people are interested in that. And then tournament games will be happening, and that is one thing I wanted to go on to, is tournament games. For those who are unaware, I play for a team called Absolute Zero, that has Fi in it. Fi lol, has, you know, good friends of mine, and we're doing okay. Obviously there is room to improve, definitely, like any team, but we're doing okay. We've had a few bumps over the past couple of days, but as mentioned earlier, we did have a break, maybe to sort them out, just have a little bit of a chill pill. So basically with tournaments, a lot of these tournaments are streamed, which is quite cool, you know, by casters, etc. And if you want to be aware of when I'm in a tournament game or that type of thing, then basically I post it on Facebook, and I know Fi, I think, posts it on Twitter. Now, the reason I post it on Facebook, not Twitter, is because I've just basically got more followers on Facebook. I've got 258 on Facebook, and I've got only 120 on Twitter. So It basically depends which one is the biggest, because I imagine most people that follow me on Twitter follow me on Facebook, or that's my thought process anyway. So if you're unaware that I do have Twitter and Facebook, I do. It is at HuzzyGamesLol is the Twitter, and the Facebook is also HuzzyGamesLol. And you can throw a like on there, it's up to you, and you can send me private messages like a lot of people do, that I can answer questions, and you can see when the streamer's online, Reddit posts, just some funny stuff that occasionally I posted to get people in a good mood. And tournament games, when I say that my tournament game is being streamed. And yeah, it's just if you wanted to be updated. Stream-wise, I did post a stream highlight video that actually received more views than I thought it would. Obviously, I don't make any money off that one because there's music, which I honestly don't mind. It's just to kind of let people know that I am streaming now again. Because since I streamed about over a month ago, and I used to stream a fair bit, but obviously since then my audience has grown on YouTube a fair amount, and probably people are unaware that I do stream, and because I've started again, I thought I'd make a video just to kind of show, yes, I'm streaming. So the stream will be running mainly on Thursdays and Fridays, as my uni timetable. Basically, I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in uni, throughout the day, depending which time. And then I've got Thursday, Friday off, which I think is a good thing just to, stream, get that out of the way, interact with the viewers, and then have the weekend for tournament play, or then have that for, assignment work for university. Maybe it should be the other way around, that I should, in the week, I should do all my assignment work, but right now this is currently working for me. And yeah, it kind of, when I used to stream back in the day, 2 months ago, I never had a plan. I was like, right, I'm going to put the stream on today. Where now I do want to have kind of a idea of when I'm going to stream, just to give it a bit more structure, which I think will be good. So I think we're pretty much at the end of this channel update. Talked about a fair bit. Obviously, I do want to climb again in solo queue, which I'll be trying to do as much as I can, hopefully, anyway. And there'll be more content to come out soon. Probably going to make a new guide. The Wukong guide received nearly 5,000 in 3 days, which is decent, really good. So I'll probably make a new one. I do have a Vi one in the works. But again, LoL Replay is acting up. Like that Wukong one, LoL Replay was breaking as I was making that. So I got all the footage and edited it all in one night, and then I recorded the audio the next day, which was really pushing it, because LoL Replay, I don't know what it was just dying. And that guide, I think I only managed to use one game of footage throughout the whole game, which I don't normally like doing, but it was because every other Wukong file I opened was completely broken. So yeah, it's just something you have to deal with. Apparently there is another version of LoL Replay going around. Some people say it's good, some people say there's a hack on it. I don't really know, so I'll do a bit more research into that and have a look. That's pretty much it. So just to remind you all, I did do a Q&A video not too long ago over there, 6 days ago, and it's something that I'm probably going to end up doing, I don't know, once every 2-3 weeks, like these channel updates, really. And for that, I need questions. I have received a influx of questions, but if you do want to have a question asked or answered, then feel free to private message me either on anything really, on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or send me a tweet if it's that short, 140 characters or lower. And then the final thing before we wrap up this video, I've recently acquired a TeamSpeak server, and I just want to plug you guys' interest. Back when I played WoW, I was part of a good community that you logged on Vent or whatever the communication software was, and there was always quite a lot of people there, and it was always cool. You always had someone to talk to, have a chat, etc. Now, I kind of have that now with my friend group online, but there's only about 6 of us that are really active. So this TeamSpeak server, I'm thinking about opening up to you guys, the subscribers, in that I'm going to get it to be 100 slots if you guys are interested, and you can jump on when you feel like. If you have a rank 5s team that use Skype or not a very good software, then you can jump on and use my TeamSpeak. I don't mind. Occasionally I may do a jump into people's channel and ask them how they're doing. They can ask me questions, LOL related, whatever. And then when I'm streaming and I do fan games, there will be a room that everybody can join and have a good time. So all 10 of us will be in there, or if it's more serious, then there'll be 2 different rooms that you're with your teams in the fan games or something like that. It's just something. It's an idea that I have just to build more of a community feel around the channel. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. That's basically the question for this video. If you're interested in having a public TeamSpeak server, well, not really public. There will be a password on it, not that anybody can join it, and there will be passworded rooms that obviously, if I just want to be with friends of mine, then I'll be hanging out in there. But I'll make a video and explain all of it with a password that you guys can join, that I know only my subscribers are joining. Then let me know, because it's something I'm interested in, and some people have shown interest that I've actually talked to it about. And also, one quickly thing about the TeamSpeak, it will be used for other games other than League, because with WildStar approaching, which is a new MMO, we'll be making a guild in that, and I'll be making a video to try and get that a bigger guild that you guys can join, and that TeamSpeak will turn into the other games' TeamSpeak. So if there's a raid in WildStar, the guild will be on raiding. But if it's 100 slot, I'd imagine we won't have 100 slot or 100 people occupying it a lot of the time. Maybe just on events if I ever did that. So yeah, let me know. I've waffled on for too long. So anyway, this has been a rather long channel update. Hopefully people made it to the end, because the question of the video is at the end. Maybe I'll put an annotation at the start. There's a question at the end just to get people to hear it. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. More content to come soon, as mentioned, and feedback is always appreciated. Even if it's negative, just make it constructive. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like if you like this, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.